Hi guys, in one of my previous episodes I spoke of RV safety, specifically in regards to fire safety as it relates to that and fire prevention. And today I wanted to get you thinking about your own safety as you travel. What do you use to provide some peace of mind? What do you use for preventative safety measures when you're out and about traveling? And what items have you purchased and traveled with that help to provide a safer experience for you and your family? And in this episode, I'd like to show you a few of the safety items that I use, some ideas that I have that maybe will get you thinking about this. I use these while traveling, and so in no particular order, let's get started with item number one. So number one on the list is a tire pressure monitoring system for the RV. The tire pressure monitoring system is a must for any RV, in my opinion. It has saved me from a blowout. It has also notified me quickly of a blowout when I did have a blowout, and it helped to prevent further damage. There are many systems to choose from, and I'll let you do your own research on that. I'm using one called Tire Minder. And things to consider when shopping and choosing the right TPMS system for you and your setup is the range of the Bluetooth on the system. It depends on the length of your vehicle, also how it installs, and what the installation will be like for you. How easy, how difficult, what are the things needed to install it. Also, what sorts of information is displayed on the TPMS system. So what information is it going to give you while you're driving, and things like the PSI or the temperature, that sort of thing, how it displays the information, how you see that while driving, how convenient, how easy is it for you, and then the type of alert that it gives you, how it's set up to give you alerts for various tire events. So on a side note, another thing you want to check each and every time you go out on both your RV and your tow vehicle is tire pressure. And the proper inflation numbers can be found for the vehicles on all the tires. And I do check the pressure on my tires each and every time before I go out on a travel day. And next on the list is a backup camera. My fifth wheel came wired for a backup camera and for a Farion camera system, and I have installed both the backup camera monitor camera. I have the monitor in the truck as well as side marker cameras. And these side marker cameras allow me to see down the length of each side of the RV, and it helps me in changing lanes or if I'm backing into a tight spot, something like that. My truck also has side view cameras which go the entire length of the RV, and that's just kind of a bonus for me. The other nice thing with a backup system is that many times the monitor for your system that let's say is in your tow vehicle can be brought into the RV and used kind of as a security system for you at night. This is especially useful or gives you peace of mind if you are traveling by yourself. Okay, third on our list today is the RV setup and breakdown checklist. So a checklist. And for travel days, I think this is an absolute must. Your checklist should include all steps that you will take in the proper order each and every time you do this for connecting and disconnecting your RV. Preparing both the RV and your tow vehicle for travel, securing items, managing packing and unpacking, and more. So if you look online, you'll see many checklists which you can download for free, and just find one that's similar to your setup or your needs, and then you can tweak it a bit to get exactly what you need. But follow this checklist each and every time you go out, and it'll go a long way to prevent any mishaps. So third is the RV checklist. So fourth on our list today, and it kind of goes along with the RV checklist, and that is your walk around before you take off on your day of travel. And I cannot express the importance of this very crucial step before taking off. So walk around your entire setup. Walk around the tow vehicle, walk around the RV, make sure all connections are proper. Look for anything you might have missed, like in your checklist. So look for any items you might have missed in your checklist. Check all the lights, the turn signals, the backup lights, the brake lights. Make sure the tires are fine. Look down the sides of the trailer. squat down and look under the trailer. Look at the back of the axles. Believe me, if anything is out of the ordinary, you'll catch it at this point in your walk around. I work for an airline, and regardless of the size of the jet, the pilots are required to do a walk around before departure. So do yours every time, each and every time before you pull out. Fifth on our list today will be the organization of things you will need in an emergency, like your RV insurance, roadside assistance, and any other app or service that you utilize when traveling that is safety related. So make sure you have numbers downloaded or saved so that you can access them in an area without reception. Do you know where to find the information to call for roadside assistance? Do you know who to call in an emergency? It might sound silly, but all of this becomes very important in the midst of an emergency or in a high stressful situation. So if you're stranded on the side of a freeway, on the side of the road, with cars whizzing by you, this information that's readily available, that where you know how to find it and access it, will save you from a lot of stress. When I had a blowout near Flagstaff, Arizona, I knew immediately that I could call for roadside assistance through my insurance app. I knew where to locate it. I knew how to get the information, and it really gave me great peace of mind in a stressful situation. So on a side note, it's also a good idea to know where emergency services are in the area that you're camping, especially if you're in an area that's new. Just take note of it upon arrival. Number 6, it might not be something that you've ever thought of, but in an emergency, if something were to happen to the primary driver of your setup, do you have someone that travels with you that knows how to connect, how to tow, and how to disconnect your setup if needed? For instance, I'm the sole driver of my rig. However, my partner knows how to connect, how to tow, and how to disconnect the entire setup if he absolutely had to. I have showed him multiple times how to do this. He's helped me with it. And by utilizing things like a checklist, a walk around, I'm confident that if something were to happen to me, he would be able to move the RV. So it's something new for you to think about, right? So get out there and teach your spouse or your traveling companion how to do these things, and in an emergency, they will be able to take care of what's needed to be taken care of. Last but not least on our list are fire extinguishers. I'm not going to go over this, as I'll leave a link right up here on a video that I recently posted about fire safety in your RV. But these are a must-have. If you haven't seen this video, I highly recommend that you watch it. And again, click right up here and check that out. There's a lot more to safety when traveling that I haven't gone over and that I haven't mentioned here, but hopefully this kind of gets you thinking about your own safety when it comes to traveling. If you're new here and you find this information useful, please consider subscribing, share this with a friend, and look for future content from me such as this on my channel. But let us know in the comments below. Let me know, let everyone else who's watching this video know what safety items you think are important when traveling, what you utilize for prevention, what tips or tricks do you have, or if I left anything out that you think is important. Let us know in the comments. We can all learn from it and gather that information, collectively learn. But I wanted to thank you for being here. Thank you for giving me your time today. Hopefully you learned something, and until the next video, enjoy your journey.